The future of the DMV's former headquarters off of New Bern Avenue remains uncertain.
The city plans to demolish the buildings and use the property for what it calls community-driven development. It's happening in connection with the New Bern Station area plan. WRAL's Brett Neese was with a community engagement team talking to residents about what should be built on the site.
The windows here are all boarded up. The inside is full of asbestos. There's a lot of work to be done before this building comes down, but once it does, the city wants the community to decide what will go here in its place. It's hard for residents to drive by this empty parking lot these days.
What are we going to do with it? And why is it such an eyesore?
It's even harder to know it will be years before something is put in its place.
That's an extra resource that could help this community. This community is struggling right now.
But the city is trying to figure out what to do with this lot. Once the former DMV headquarters goes through asbestos abatement, the plan is to tear the building down by the middle of next year. What should go in its place? All ideas are on the table.
We were able to gather some initial feedback from residents. Affordable housing is the top choice that people have been mentioning to us, but people also want a community space.
Nadia Moretta is part of a group tasked with gathering as many ideas as possible from residents. She says this process still has a long way to go. It could be years before this lot is redeveloped.
Because of that, we're thinking of ways to activate the space, right? Maybe hold some events, things catered towards different demographics like our unhoused population and the youth in the area.
That way the site gets used before a new building or buildings go up. Residents say they don't mind a long wait to replace this building as long as it's worth it.
We want to make sure that it's something that's going to enhance the community, bring some vitality to the community, not displace anyone, but really attract more people to the area.
Brett Neese, WRAL News, Raleigh.
So the community engagement team, they plan to gather some ideas until the end of February or so before then presenting their recommendations to the city council sometime in April.